Hey YouTube, switching gears a little bit here. I know you guys are used to my sneaker unboxings, but got a little something different here. As you guys may or may not know, I'm also into watches. I love mechanical movements. I had a larger collection a few years ago before I unfortunately got my house broken into and a few of them stolen. So slowly but surely picking my collection back up. And I have a new pickup that I want to share with you guys. And if you can see by the box, this is a Hamilton brand. So I don't have the funds to pay for some of the higher end watches that I would like to have, like a Rolex or a Panerai, or even an Omega. But you know, I do a lot of research before I buy a watch, and I look into a lot of different things like the movements and just the some of the sophistication behind the technology of the watch. And I stumbled across Hamilton, which is actually which started out as a U.S. brand. It started out in Pennsylvania, I think like 1892 or something like that. And they have been bought out by the Swatch Group. So this is actually a Swiss-made watch. And they're a pretty decent brand. They have low to mid-level pricing on some of their watches. They do have mechanical movements for really, really good prices, and they do have quartz movements as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing. All right, so we have the watch box here, and then let's see what we have. Then we have the instruction manual here. Don't really look through that ever. And open it from here. It's a nice box, really decent box. It's got this matte finish to it. Got Hamilton across the top. And here we go. I actually purchased this directly from Hamilton, their web store. And we have their warranty card here. It's got some of the information on the back. It actually mentions the movement, the date of purchase, and the stamp and signature of where this was purchased from. Got to keep that handy. And here we have the watch. Here is the Hamilton Khaki field day date. I chose this watch because of the simplicity. I was also looking at the chronograph, but I have a couple of chronographs already, so just wanted to get something a little bit more simple. I also wanted it in the leather band, and as you can see here, it's in the olive color. I like the double notches on here, as well as the H on the fastener. It's definitely a cool touch here. And then you got the double loop there for secure fastening. But the star of the show is actually the dial itself. The main reason why I purchased it in the first place is the vintage look. And as you can see, you have the day across the top with the date at the bottom, facing 6 o'clock. And then you have these this beige tone to the numbers as well as the hands. Then you've got this kind of satin finish on the dial itself. One thing that I was disappointed in, but not a big deal, is the fact that the actual crown it's actually a push crown instead of a screw down. I have a Tag Heuer Aqua Racer, which is a screw down, which makes it very nice and secure. It feels solid, but not too bad. I don't mind that. One cool feature about the watch, and actually the biggest selling point, is the open case back. You can see the movement itself working, which is always nice. And then on the rotor here, you can see the stamped out H as well, and then Hamilton going across the bottom. So this has an 80-hour reserve, and what that means is that without winding the watch itself, it will go 80 hours on a full wind. So say if you're not wearing a watch for a few days, it's just sitting, you have 80 hours before the watch essentially stops telling time. I do like the brushed finish on the steel here, along with the polished steel. Let me actually go ahead and take off the plastic. I don't usually take off all my plastic, but that's just the nerd in me. But it's a really nice looking watch. And like I said, it's no Rolex, it's no Omega, but it's definitely a good mid-level watch for people who are starting a watch collection and don't have, you know, a ton of money to spend on some of the nicer luxury brands. I would definitely recommend this, and you know, definitely has some good technology. You get a lot of bang for your buck for the watch. You know, any kind of other watch, say a Rolex day date or something like that, you're spending, you know, $8,000 to $10,000 easily. So, you know, for this, retail price is $900. That's what I paid for it. And yeah, so there you go. That is the Hamilton Khaki field day date. And leave a comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.